folks, this is the old guy with you, and if you're like me, you've run out of things to do in Fallout 4 and you've not added on any of the DLCs and you're tired of doing these quests that Preston Garvey gave you or the Brother of Steel. So I thought I'd start a new series, and this is going to call Pimp My Settelment. You remember the TV show, some of you might. It's called Pimp My Ride. And what we're doing is we're going in and we're basically restructuring the settlement, cleaning it up and making it more efficient so the settlers could enjoy it a little bit more. Now, the mods I use are scrap everything. It's a must-have. I feel that should have been part of the game, and if you've done modding, then you know what that is. And you got to be careful with it because you might delete something that you don't want. So quick saves are always important. The other one I use is Workshop Planter. A lot of places you can't plant crops because they got to be in dirt. So these planters work real good for places like this. And I use the Settlement supplies, I believe it is, and that's mostly what I use. So I've got several of these done, and we're here today at Hangman Alley. If you're watching it, I'm sure you played Fallout 4 and you know you've been here. Preston Garvey gave you the quest earlier on to establish the recruiting. So you know how junked up this place was inside. There was no place to put any accommodations for the settlers, beds and this. No place to put crops. I mean, it was just a mess. So we're here at the entrance where you normally go in, and I'm not a big fan of the corrugated, rusted out, hole infested steel that you see, and you know, the wood. Folks, we're 200 years past when the bomb fell, so you know we should be making some progress. So I took the barricade out here, and this is what I come up with. I use quite a bit of concrete, which you can get in Diamond City there. I put a proper concrete wall across there, and with the steel door. There's not really a lot of room out here for defense, and really don't need it. You see, I have one guard in there. His name's Sam. And there's two heavy machine gun turrets on the front, and I'll show you how I did them. So, and that makes a pretty good barricade, and you're not going to get in. So what we'll do is turn around here and we'll go inside and we'll see what we got. And there's Piper. She's always with me. So we'll go in. There's Sam. Sam ain't got no clothes on. I think he's styling the profile. We'll turn this way and we'll look up, and you can see what I used to mount the turrets. As I said, there's not no room in there to do much. So the two heavy machine gun turrets are up there, and that's pretty much all you need, really. So we're going to turn around here and we're going to look at the courtyard, I call it now, and you'll see some big changes. And if you don't remember and you still got the game and you want to go in and see what it looked like before and after, and I wasn't going to do that because of the time it takes. So we're going to turn around here and we're going to take a look. So the first thing you see is where my cursor is. There used to be a little shack here on stilts, which you couldn't delete with what's built into the game, obviously. So that had to go. I mean, that was just terrible looking. So that went, and I started with the scrap everything, and you'll notice that a lot of the ground clutter is gone. There's some things that you can't remove, like where I'm at this cursor, and some things you can. And I got my lights up here. I put some lighting up here, and there's one over here, but I didn't want to keep it. I didn't want to make it too bright over here because Sam will lose his night vision. So now we got a basketball court here for the settlers to enjoy themselves a little bit. And here's what I'm talking about, these planters. Most of this dirt in here, you wouldn't be able to plant nothing. So you can see how these planters work. They work real good. So we have plenty of crops for what's in here right now. I'm not recruiting nobody else right now, so. But we'll turn around here and we'll look. And we got the tomatoes or tomatoes or whatever they call them, tatos and multi-fruit. So that all worked out good there. And they're busy. And we do have trees in downtown Boston now. They're growing. And I love these lights right here. These lights really, they really do a good job. And they're authentic to the game, so I use quite a bit of them. And quite a few conduits to run the wire. And we'll turn it back around here. And you see we have our water there. We have 2 waters and some more lights. And we see the tree. Right here in the center is, I would say, the meeting place. There's another big tree here, and there's 2 of the steel picnic benches. I believe they come from the Nuka World add-on, I believe it was. And so they have a nice place to sit down and enjoy, and you'll see how clean the area is. There's some, like I say, there's some stuff you can't get rid of. Over here you can see the curbing is gone. I cleaned all that up, and all the posters are off the wall, so it really cleans it up. And we'll head over here. Again, there's some clutter you can't get rid of. I could have got rid of this building here, but it would have caused a lot more problems than. So I just left it in there because there was a lot of that framing up here I couldn't get rid of. So I just worked around it. And over here we have the workbench for the gun. I left it in there, and I put in the chemistry station, which I use. Now, one thing you notice missing is the overhead here. It used to be a canopy or a concrete overhead here, and had the pillars coming down. That really impeded the flow of the settlement. So all that came out, and I might make an overhead here or something. I'm not sure yet. So I mean, all this is work in progress. So we'll just have to wait and see. But for right now, it's very functional. Now we're going to walk this way. I took the cooking stove and I went ahead and put it over here. And of course, we got an ice machine there. Got to have ice on them hot days. And up in that little corner there, we have Old Glory. And back over here, of course, is the workbench, which I left it there. You can move that. There's a mod to move the workbench, but it takes the other DLCs to work. But there's a console command that you can use that works to move that. But that's fine, it's out of the way. And we've got a radio over there to listen to. And more of these lights. I like these lights. We've got the trees and got some more water. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I'm wondering now, where can I put the settlers? As I said, this is it's 100% improvement, but still had a problem with the settlers. But we'll turn around here in a minute. I've got two generators running there, medium generators. That's could be changed anytime, but that's enough power for right now. And then we have some more trees, of course, brighten the place up a little bit. And we got some more garden here, some more garden space. So settlers have got plenty of eating. Now, I'm going to back up. Now, if you remember, right from about this corner over, there was a barricade, and the guard post was right here. Now you can see. Now I didn't need no cheat for this. This was all usable space all the way back over here. This was all usable space that was really going to waste. So once I took that out, that opened up the whole back section. We'll turn back around here. We'll go this way, and again, some of these walls could have been took out, but they would have presented a lot more problems. I just left them alone. Dirt pile here couldn't be moved. That ladder up here was moved. So that worked out. So now we're going to turn around and I'll show you the Settler's barracks. Simple concrete structure. It's just like a bunker, but it's functional. Got the concrete steps here, and got the lights. Used quite a few conduits, and got some more lights over here, so it looks good at night. And after we get done here, I'll show you what it looks at night. So I'm gonna get up on this pile here, and I'll show you what the backside I did. This is the backside of the of Hangman's Alley. This is the other opening, and it don't need no guard here really. The backside of this concrete bunker, there's another wall sealing that off, and then the concrete bunker itself. Now, it took me a while to build this floor up, and to get a level surface to put this in. But something like when you do stuff like this, you got to have patience. If you don't have patience, then don't even start it, because it'll drive you crazy. So I got one heavy machine gun turret back there, so they're not going to get in. Like I say, it's all sealed, and the turret takes care of everything, and I can get up there if I need to repair it. So that worked out good, and this gave me a space to put the settlers, and they seem to be happy. So now we'll go inside and show you what I did. And of course, we got the welcome mat here, and you can see right here I've got the whole place carpet. Concrete's awful cold in the morning, so I'm always trying to be nice to the settlers. So let's step in here, and because of the space that I had to work with, I put in the nicer bunk beds. Got plenty of room in here. Got nightstand there and nightstand over there, and I could wallpaper this, make it look nicer, but I didn't see no sense in it. They got a ceiling fan and some lights, and settlers really like it. It's got a steel door with a screen in, so that worked out great. So overall, very happy the way it worked out. Now we'll go back out here and turn around. We'll look down, and like I say, I'm standing here on where the guard tower used to be, or guard post. So, and you look back this way, so you can see how open it is. The Pimp, my settler crew, did a real good job, and of course there could be some changes here and there. But for right now, I think it's working real good. I think I've got like 4 or 5 settlers in here, and really for this size settlement, you really don't want a lot of settlers. So, and that's the point I've been trying to make is my settlements. I try to keep them small and functional. So that all worked out good. I think it worked good. But like I say, there's always room for improvement. Okay, let's go over here and just sit down for a minute, and we'll see how it looks at night. And they're very comfortable. And I like speeding time up. And wait. That way you can get an idea how it looks. Okay, we got nighttime. And we'll just spin around. And you see how it looks at night. It's very inviting. Settlers have got a smile on their face, so they're happy. I'm happy. You see how it looks. We got some little benches over here to sit down. Of course, Nick's over here. I sent Nick here to get rid of him. He had to get rid of him. I found a place for him. And you can see how nice these lights look at night. I really do like them. And these trees. We'll walk over here and look at the inside of the barracks, and we'll finish this tour up. And this is how the barrack looks at night. These lights here, I forgot what they call them, but I like them. They're not real bright. They just give enough light. They look real good. And that about wraps it up. Like I say, I've got a couple others that I've done, and also I've got my Red Rocket truck stop, my home base there by Sanctuary. I've got it fixed up and pretty much done there. I'll probably make a video on that, and there's a couple others that I've got done, and some in the works. But it all takes time, and if you're not patient, then definitely don't do it. Well, folks, I hope you like that. If you like it and you want to see some more, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. And happy gaming.